thanks for stopping by my channel, Beck and Sam Crafting Fun, to see what I was up to. Well, I was getting ready to make my Craft Roulette card for episode 239, and the project was an interactive card. The colors were picnic, the element is farm, and the random is paper strips. And I was surprised that we had an interactive card because Jen Gross, who was on this week, loves interactive cards, and she got her wish. So here I am showing you the paper that I chose to use for my card, and I felt like that blue paper was going to be great fun. And for the element of farm, I thought, hey chick, that retired Stampin' Up, and I have this sweet summertime cookbookin' sweet stamp set that's not old, and I had this Unity Farm, someone left the gate open. I have not used this Unity set yet, and it's one of those things I bought which was out of my comfort zone and thought, okay, this is the perfect time to use it. And here for the interactive, I decided we're going to have some wiggly eyes. And so that seems like it's going to be great fun. So I've colored up I've stamped out, and I was coloring up my little cow here, and it's really simple coloring. I'm using some pink. I stamped it in walnut stain, and I'm just adding some peach and pink, just making very simple additions, using a little warm gray just to shade, and that's just perfect for this card, some simple coloring. And I'm not going to show you very much of this. I fussy cut out that cow and just showing off the simple coloring I did. But I wanted to talk to you about the random strips. My friend Laura Mester is a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and she always does card challenges, and her card challenge this week was to do this style of card. Now, her design had more layers, but I had to do this slimline that's an 8 by 8 1/8. So that's what you see me using for my strips, and I'm just going around my moo cow here and giving him some vintage photo to knock back some of the white lines. And that piece of paper was great because it had at the bottom, "You are loved," and so I loved that I just cut a 1/2 inch at the top and the bottom. I had some big wiggly eyes and thought they would be perfect on my cow. I had so much fun, you guys, doing that. That is a sentiment from the set. Oh, you see my wiggly eyes on my chicken. That sentiment is part of the set, and I really decided that it needed to be stamped in red to bring in more of the picnic colors that I wanted. You know, that little table, I was able to color it red as well, the tablecloth. So I felt like my panel was just too bland. It needed to be brightened up on a picnic. For a picnic colors, you're going to have some beautiful blue day. So I got out some Coastal Cabana, and I have this cloud stencil. So I just start turning it and making clouds here. I felt like that was going to brighten up my picnic colors because the paper at the bottom has the sunshine. So this would definitely get my colors finished nicely with that stencil. So I'm just finishing that up, turning it here and there. I am going to be making sure that I put my friend Laura Mester's information in the description box, because if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and want one, she is a wonderful person to work with, and she's my friend. I'm also going to be putting in the episode. I will have that in the description box because it was so much fun when Jen picked interactive card and the wheel did it. I was so surprised. So I am going to have the episode, and I will have the Craft Roulette link in there for you, because if you've never done Craft Roulette, it is very simple to get to participate by uploading a picture. So here I am coming to the end. I decide that that sun is just not quite bright enough, so I start adding a little more alcohol markers to give it a little brighter color. And that's what I did with that. I'm going to adhere my little table with the sunflowers on it. And it's so nice that you get two sides of paper, right? Because I had to stamp that again. I put that up on some foam dots, and I put the sentiment up on some foam dots as well. And you see me putting it down, and my little chick, that chick, cracked me up when I put those tiny googly eyes on it. But that's the one that had to be on the front of the card with the eyes. And I decided that the chicks, the three on the front, was just going to be too much. So I had this, it looks like a button, but it's not really. It was in with my buttons, and I don't even know where I got it. But I put some liquid stitch on that and put it up in the corner because I felt like that finished the card off perfectly. So I decide that the other two chicks one gets to hang out on the inside of the card, and I'll be putting the other one on the outside because I think this is going to be a card that will end up being a special birthday card for someone. And one of the men in my life that have a birthday coming up, I never remember to make enough masculine cards, and this will be a great one. I just signed my name on the back, and now you get to see the finished card. I think I hit all the parameters pretty well. I hope you enjoyed seeing this, and I hope you have a great crafty day, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.